Hey Dad,
What, son?
what's it like running a YouTube channel during a pandemic?
I'm Tim.
I'm Wyatt. He's my dad.
That's my son. Two dudes,
One truck
a million things to do.
and one life to live. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Positive Crunch YouTube channel. You in a bad mood?
Am I in a bad mood?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little irritated, dude. I'm a little irritated.
The reason why he's a little irritated is because, well, we've been having some technical difficulties with the camera, so we were going to get a new one. So we drove about 50 miles to a store to get a camera. Walked up to the guy and he said, "I'm sorry, you can't go in today."
So if there's anybody out there who's thinking about being a YouTuber, or anybody who is a YouTuber, and you rely on things like, okay, for example, here's what it's like to be a YouTuber right now during a pandemic. Okay, so here are some of the things that make it really difficult for us. One, I only get him every other weekend, and that's when we can shoot our videos. So I have to prep ahead of time for stuff like the, Cousin Junior stuff, the try videos, and so on. And a lot of times we have to order stuff online, and of course that's been disrupted. I've got stuff from Japan that it's been well over a month for a try video that was going to be pretty epic, pretty cool.
Sneak peek into that.
Well, there's no sneak peeking now. It finally gets to the day that the extended date of when it was supposed to get here to the United States. Now it says the package is probably lost. I imagine they probably just destroyed it. Irregardless of the fact, there was a lot of video in that shipment. Yeah. So, like he said, technical issues and stuff like that. So when you need something, we were going to come to one of the big box stores. We respect the social distancing and all that stuff, but when you check ahead of time and you drive 50 miles only to be like, well, we're not letting anybody in the store, tell us what you want and we'll bring it out to you. Well, the problem is
We didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't exactly set on exactly which camera setup and stuff that I wanted to go to, so I wanted to look and compare a few things. But life of a YouTuber, when you're in the middle of a pandemic, you have to kind of think outside the box. So we don't exactly like making videos where we're just talking to the camera, but we thought that maybe if you was curious of how a YouTuber keeps going during some time like this, what are some of the issues and the headaches and the heartache that they have to endure?
Like, for instance, reviews on restaurants. We did a couple, kind of went away from it, but people who do it, you can't do it no more. Outdoor amusement parks. We haven't reviewed many. Well, we haven't done it all, but we've done mini golf. Can't do that. I don't know if this even exists, but if there's a channel that does like toilet paper review, they're out of a genre.
Yeah, that's true. People who do car shows and outdoor fairs, and I mean, there's so many YouTubers affected by this. So, it is important when you support your creator and subscribe to them and watch their videos. Not just subscribe and subscribe only. You got to watch their videos. You got to, like and comment and stuff. That's how a channel grows. And there's a lot of people out here that at one point this is all that they did for income, and they're still getting some income on that, and that's great. But some of the smaller channels, it's really, really affecting them. You know, we're not monetized at this point because we are still a small growing channel. But, you know, people who actually make content to keep people entertained during a pandemic or sickness or whatever it may be, you know, it is important to try to support them in every way you can. The thing is we got to thinking about it is, you know, a lot of people don't know what goes in to making a YouTube video, and it would blow your mind. There's probably a reason why a lot of people start and then they stop pretty quick, or they give up, they burn out on it. And it's easy to get burnt out on it, trust me.
Yeah, like writing scripts, coming up with concepts, buying props. I mean, the big things like finding locations to film, lighting, it all factors in.
And that all equals time. Time spent, you know, before you even push record on anything. You know, there's some people who do the camping and outdoor and survival stuff, and we love those things, like Joe Robinette, Sean James, myself, Reliance, just a ton of those guys. And it's pretty cool because, you know, they can go out and set up in the woods and do their genre, and their genre's not exactly affected, but there are still limitations to them. You know, parks are closed, or you can't, you know, go down this body of water. You can't go to this store to buy stuff that you may need for a shoot, and so on and so on. So, you know, it's frustrating. You know, the kid just said it, you know, you have, you know, weather plays a part, lighting plays a part, whatever your genre and your content is. There's so much that has to be put into it before it becomes, you know, a final product that you can put out for people to watch. So it is very frustrating during pandemic. Would you agree?
Definitely.
Yeah. That's what it's like to try to do a YouTube channel.
Especially in a pandemic.
Especially in a pandemic. I mean, it's frustrating. And there'll be times, you know, we've discussed maybe taking a little bit of a hiatus, just trying to get through this, because a lot of our stuff that we need or do, we can't. And the outside stuff, it seems like every weekend that I have him, it's raining. Yeah. So.
And you can't order nothing.
Yeah. I mean, you can order stuff, but I mean, you order it from a different country, you're probably not going to get it anytime soon.
Especially from Italy or Japan.
Well, yeah. But the problem is like all of our overseas stuff, I had ordered, I guess, right before this really all hit the hotbed, and it was just bad timing. But it is frustrating because, you know, I do have to schedule things out. I'm an extremely busy person. He has a lot going on in his life, and we have a limited time together. So, you know, but we want to be here to make people smile.
Yeah. To
make them laugh.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes encourage people, you know, try to do the positive thing, you know, be positive, do positive things, and help each other out. And that's how we'll all get through this.
You know, Dad, we've been trying to get stuff from Amazon, and, well, you know, we should talk to Cousin Junior. He's been getting his stuff from Amazon. He's been getting all his stuff.
Yeah, Amazon seems to deliver pretty good for him. So obviously we started a TikTok account a couple of weeks ago.
Got 2,400?
No, I think it's like 26 or 2,700, maybe 2,800 followers.
It's a lot.
In about 2 weeks. And that's pretty awesome. And so one thing we're doing to try to help the channel out is when, you know, somebody follows us and we follow them back, which we do, we send out a little thing, you know, and we invite them to come over to try to help grow our channel, because it is very important to us, because at this time of recording, if we hit 1,000 subscribers by June the 1st, we're going to give, we're going to make a donation of $250 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So, and if we
get 500,
5,000, yeah,
we're gonna donate 500.
That's right. So, you know, and we've had TikTokers that's come over and subscribed, and we appreciate them. So thank you very much for that. And one thing about it, if you have a YouTube channel, you come over and subscribe to us, guess what we're going to do?
We're going to subscribe to you.
That's exactly right, because we want to help you out. But we're not just going to subscribe. We're actually going to subscribe, and we're going to watch your content, and we're going to try to like it and
share.
And yeah, we'll try to share some of it, comment on it, and we're going to show you our support. So a lot of you guys that do YouTube or that are new to YouTube, you may think that, well, sub for sub is what I want to do. Well, that's fine and dandy, but in the long run, if nobody's watching your videos or commenting and liking, YouTube's never going to pick you up and throw you out there for the world to see. So that's how us YouTube creators can help each other out. And for everybody that doesn't YouTube but likes to watch YouTube channels,
make sure to share.
Yeah, make sure to share. Come in, comment, like. If your account is set to public, you can comment, and we can actually see who you are, which means when we have like special drawings and giveaways, which we're going to try to do coming up hopefully pretty soon.
Yeah.
Once
all this Corona stuff's over.
Yeah, if we can get past this. But if not, we'll figure something out. And but if your account's public, we can see you, and you know, you can interact with the group. If you're set to private, that's fine. You can still subscribe. We just can't see you. You won't be able to comment, and that's pretty much it. You can still like the content pretty, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, that pretty much sums it all up.
Yeah, it does. I know it's not our typical video, but we were discussing back and forth and thought, you know, there might be somebody out there that's wondering
what coronavirus has done.
Yeah, how it's affecting YouTubers and creators. Yeah, and it has affected us all.
Yeah,
in some way.
Yeah, so we love you, and thank you for stopping by as always.
Absolutely. Please subscribe if you haven't already.
And share.
Yep. And we'll see you on the next video.
Yep.
All right. Take care.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.